So let's begin in an easy seated position. Take a moment to steady the breath. Taking an inhalation. Exhale through the nose. Allow the shoulders to drop. Notice the spine is tall. Inhaling. Exhaling. Placing the right hand on the belly, left hand on the chest. Notice how the shape of the body changes as the breath enters the body and as it leaves the body. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Welcoming yourself to this practice, inviting the breath into your awareness through your exhale and inhale. Bringing the hands together at heart center. And we'll begin today's practice with a short mantra or a chant, which I will translate as may we be well, may we be protected, may we work together with great energy, may there be no ill feelings, peace, peace, peace. Taking a gentle bow of namaste. Bringing the head up. And then we're going to come onto all fours. Coming onto all fours, take a moment here, settling into the sitting, to the bones of the body. Feel the weight of the body, the spine supported by the arms, by the thighs. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. And then just tucking the toes under as we inhale. We're going to dip the lower back, lift the tailbone, lift the chin. Gazing ahead. As we exhale, untuck the toes and start to round the spine through from the base of the spine all the way up. Dropping the head, pushing up between the shoulders. Inhaling, lifting the head. Tucking the toes under. Exhale, untucking the toes, rounding the spine through, bringing the shoulders up. Inhaling, lifting, tucking the toes under. Exhaling, rounding. Pushing up between the shoulder blades, returning to neutral spine, tucking the toes under, pushing the sitting bones back, and then bringing the hips up into your downward facing dog. Take a moment here to walk the feet out, maybe bending the left leg, straightening the right, and then taking that over to the opposite side, pedaling the feet, walking out the dog if you need to. And then slowly start to walk the feet towards the hands, bend the knees as much as you need to, bring the belly onto the thighs. As you inhale, slowly start to uncurl the spine, rolling up. Shoulders and neck and head are the last thing to come up. Coming all the way up. Inhale, take the arms overhead. As you exhale, bend the knees, start to fold forwards and down. Inhale, lifting, looking halfway. Exhale, folding forwards and down. Stepping the right leg back, dropping the right knee down, gazes ahead. As you exhale, bring the left foot back to meet the right, finding your high plank, pressing between the hands. Take the knees down. Bring the chest and chin between the hands. Keep the hips lifted, lowering all the way down. Bring the hands in line with the middle of the chest. Inhaling, lift the nose, chin and chest, press down into the pubic bone, tops of the feet. Bhujangasana, Cobra. Exhale, folding all the way down. Sitting back into your child's pose, or maybe you're taking a cat-cow here. Or maybe you're bringing the hips straight up into your downward facing dog. Pedal the feet, walking them out, straightening one. Or maybe coming into your stillness. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale. Lift the right leg. Bring it through the knee to the chest. Step the right foot forward. Drop the left knee down. Gaze ahead. Inhaling. As you exhale, step the left foot forward to meet the right in your forward fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, bring the hands from the front, lifting all the way up. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, finding your Tadasana, finding your steadiness and stillness. Taking a pause here. Steady the breath. Bring the right hand onto belly, left hand onto the chest. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling and exhaling. Releasing the hands either side of the body. Inhale, hands come overhead. Hands together at heart center. Exhale, folding forwards and down. Let's step the left foot back, drop the left knee down, gaze ahead. As you exhale, bring the right foot back to meet the left in your high plank position. Lowering the knees down, coming through onto chest and chin, or you might take your chaturanga, half chaturanga here. So coming forward, bringing the shoulders over the wrists, and then lowering the body down as well. Either coming to the floor and coming up for your cobra, or you're lowering almost to the ground and then lifting up for your upward facing dog. Inhaling here. Exhale, sitting back towards the heels, coming into your child's pose, or you might be coming up into your downward facing dog. Take a moment, notice what the body wants. Child's pose is simply fine. Inhaling, good choices. Exhaling. Inhalation. As you exhale, all coming into downward facing dog, if you're not already there. As you inhale, lift the left leg, bring the left knee in, and step the left foot forward to meet the hands at the top of the mat. Inhaling here. As you exhale, bring the right foot forward to meet the left. Find your forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, bring the hands from the front, lifting all the way up. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, find your Tadasana. Take a pause here. Find a sense of steadiness and stillness. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhaling, exhaling. And then from here, we're going to take a big step back with the right leg and then turn to face the opposite way. Bending into the right knee, have the left foot facing the long edge of the mat, finding your warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. Raising the hands to shoulder height. Inhaling here. Exhaling. Inhalation. Exhale. As you inhale, come forward slightly, flip the palm forwards, and then release the hand up, coming into your reverse warrior with the right hand raised. Inhaling here. Exhaling. Inhalation. As you exhale, bend into the right forearm, place it on the right thigh, bring the left hand over towards the left ear, coming into your side angle pose. Inhaling here. Exhaling. Inhalation. As you exhale, lift the hands. Come back into the reverse warrior, bending into that front knee. Inhaling, maybe gazing up towards the hand. Exhaling. Inhalation. Exhale, straighten the front leg. And then we're going to place the hands onto the hips. Turn the right foot in, left foot out. Bend into that left knee. Take a moment to check the heels are in alignment or heel to instep before you bend into the left knee. Raise the arms to shoulder height. Inhaling here. Exhaling. Inhalation. Exhale. As you inhale, leaning forwards, flipping the palm, and then reverse warrior, lifting the left hand, releasing the right hand down. Maybe gazing up towards the left hand. Inhaling. As you exhale, bend into the left forearm, bring the right hand over towards the right ear, side angle pose. Inhaling here. Exhaling, keep that left knee bent over the ankle. Inhalation. As we exhale, slowly lift yourself back up, come into your reverse warrior. Inhaling here. Exhaling. Inhalation. Exhale one more time into your side angle pose. Inhaling. Exhale. Inhalation. As you exhale, slowly release the hands down. Straighten that front leg and slowly shuffle the back foot in, shortening the stance. We're going to keep the right hand on the right hip. Take the left hand out in front of you, reaching towards that wall on a side angle until you can't go further. And then we're going to lower that hand down towards the left leg, coming into our Trikonasana triangle pose. Just be mindful of this knee. Make sure it's not locked out. We want to maybe have a soft bend in it. You might bring the hands round onto the shin, or you might bring the hand just in front on the inside. Option to look up and raise the right hand. Otherwise, if the balance is a little bit off today, just looking at the left foot. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhalation. Exhale, slowly lift yourself back up. Bring the hands onto the hips. Turn the left foot in and the right foot out. And then we're coming into the Trikonasana on this side. So we're going to inhale. Take that right arm out to the side. Reach towards the right hand until you can't go any further forward. Then lowering the right hand down either onto the shin or maybe the hand just comes to the inside. Inhaling here. Option to look up and lift the left hand or keep the gaze at the left toe. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhalation. Exhale. One more deep inhalation. As we exhale, slowly lifting ourselves back up. And we're going to turn both feet inwards. Heels turn out, toes turn in. Lifting up, looking up, maybe just to the point where the ceiling and wall meet. Then as we exhale, bend the knees slightly, and then we're folding forwards from the hips. Coming down halfway, pausing here. Inhaling. Exhale, maybe you staying or folding a little bit more. Bringing the hands onto the mat. Coming into our standing wide leg forward bend. If the hands are comfortably on the floor, maybe work towards getting the hands in line with the toes, and then the elbows come a bit slightly closer together. If this feels too much for the lower back, you might just take the hands further forwards, coming onto the fingertips. Inhaling here. Exhaling. Inhalation. Exhalation. One more deep inhalation here. Exhale, release the hands to the mat, bend the knees, bring the hands onto the hips, and then slowly we're going to come up the way we came in, lifting all the way up. Inhale, take the hands overhead. Exhale, release them out to the side, coming into a wide leg mountain pose. Strengthen the spine, nice and tall, chin is parallel with the floor. If it's too much, you can always just release the hands down by the sides. Pressing into the outer and inner edges of the feet at the same time, grounding through the feet, finding that center point of balance. As we inhale, take the arms overhead. Exhale, we're going to turn the right foot out to the right side. Left foot's going to come over towards the left side of the mat. Bend into that right knee, find your warrior one. Inhaling here. Exhaling. Inhalation. Exhale. Inhalation. As we exhale, straighten that front leg. Let's bring the hands behind the back body. You can either take hold of the elbows, or you might bring the hands up the back if that feels okay for the wrists in your reverse prayer. Inhaling, lifting the gaze towards that point where ceiling and wall meet. And then exhale, folding the body forwards over that right leg. Exhaling. Inhalation. Exhale. Make sure you've got a slight bend in the right knee, particularly if you are hypermobile. Inhalation. As you exhale, slowly start to bring yourself up. Well done. And then we're going to turn to face the opposite way, releasing the hands. Inhale, bend into the left knee. Take the arms up. Warrior one. Virabhadrasana one. Exhale. Inhalation. Exhalation. Inhale. As you exhale, straighten the front leg and then bring the hands down by the sides of the body, maybe interlacing the elbows or bringing the back body in. Inhale here, lifting the gaze up towards the ceiling. Exhale, start to fold forwards and down. And keeping a sense of groundedness through that left heel, engaging the calf. Inhaling here. Exhaling. Inhalation. As we exhale, slowly lifting ourselves up, releasing the hands and then coming towards the top of the mat. Take a pause here. Inhaling and exhaling. Allow the body to be still for a moment. And then we're going to step to the middle of the mat. Take a moment to really ground through the right leg, really grounding in. We're going to come onto the heel of the left foot and turn the knee out to the side. You have three options here. Notice if you've already started to stick the hips out, can you bring those hips back in line over the right leg? Take that heel of the left foot and place it on the inner right leg. You might keep the toes on the floor and bring the hands to heart center for your Vrikshasana. Now, whilst you're in this position, I want you to gaze at the wall in front of you without moving the gaze. Focus on one point. So you don't need to look at the screen. You have the option 1 here. Option 2 is to raise that left foot so it's on the inner right calf, so the toes are on the inner leg as well. Or you might have option 3, which is to take hold of the foot and place the inner left heel on the inner right thigh here. This is where you might be. I've got really slippery leggings on today, so it might not work for me. Inhaling. Keep the gaze fixed. Exhale, option to lift the hands up. Opening the hands like a tree. Keep that gaze fixed. Bring the hands back through heart center. Bring the hands down to chest. And then releasing the leg. Well done, everyone. Give the legs a bit of a shake. And then we're going to ground through the left foot. So again, just making sure we're not jutting the hip out to the side. Keep the hips in. Ground through that left foot. Raise the right heel and bring it onto the inside of the left leg. Knee faces out. Hands to heart center. Inhaling. Exhaling, staying here or bringing the foot to the inner calf or shin, or option to take it to the inner thigh, remembering that you want to avoid that knee joint. Inhaling. Exhaling. Option to open the hands up like a tree. Inhalation. Exhale, bring the hands back through heart center and releasing down. I'm in a very wobbly tree today, but that's all good. Yoga meets you where you are, and some days your tree is just on point and other days it's not. Happens to yoga teachers too, so it's all about accepting where you are. So we're going to inhale, raise the hands. Exhale, folding forwards and down. Let's just take hold of the elbows here. And sway the body from side to side. Allowing the body to be heavy. Allow the legs to support the upper body. Release the hands down. And then we're going to bend into the knees. And just come down onto our sitting bones. Release the legs out in front. Lifting up nice and tall here. Bring the hands by the sides of the body. Come into your Dandasana. Inhaling here. Exhale. You might take the hands a little bit further behind you. Point the fingertips away. Just lean into the arm bones. Lift the chest towards the ceiling. Maybe bring the shoulder blades towards each other and the back body. Inhaling. Keep the elbows slightly bent. Exhaling. Inhalation. Exhaling. And then slowly release. Left hand, right hand in front. Bring the right knee in towards you and have it come out to the side in your Janu Shasana. So your right foot comes to the inner left thigh, sitting up nice and tall. Inhaling here. As you exhale, start to fold the body forwards and down. Releasing the head. Releasing the body. Letting go. And then slowly start to bring yourself back up. Right knee comes in and then take the right leg out. This time left knee comes in and comes out to the side. Take a moment to position the sole of the left foot against the right thigh. Right toes are flexed, inhaling, sitting tall. Exhaling, start to fold the body forwards and down. Inhaling here. Exhaling. Inhalation. Exhalation. Inhaling. As you exhale, slowly start to bring yourself back up. And then both legs in front. Noticing if you need a slight bend in the heel, in the knees, particularly if you have any lower back issues, I would recommend taking a bend, maybe placing a bolster or a cushion under the knees. You're going to inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, folding forwards and down. Releasing the hands either onto the shins, the calves, or around the feet, wherever they may lie. You can release the head down. Try not to fold in the shoulders or the neck. So you might keep the gaze just slightly ahead between the feet. Inhaling here. Exhaling. Inhalation. Exhalation. As you inhale, release the hands, coming back up to seated. Then we're going to come into our tabletop variation. So bring the hands so that the fingertips either point directly behind, or maybe the hands come out slightly to the sides, depending on how your shoulders feel. Take a bend into the knees, and then you have option 1, which is inhale, press into the hands, lift the hips, bring the knees forwards over the ankles, and then lifting up, releasing down. Or your option 2 is to extend the legs and come into the full pose. So we're going to inhale, pushing up. Exhaling. Inhalation. You can allow the head to fall back if you wish. Exhale. One more deep inhalation here. Exhale, slowly lowering yourself down. Well done. Take the knees in, cross the ankles, take hold of the shins. Just giving yourself a hug. Inhaling. As we exhale, take the knees out wide, soles of the feet come together, finding your Baddha Konasana, bound angle posture. Sitting up nice and tall. Inhaling here. Exhaling. Inhalation. Exhale, you might take hold of the feet, interlacing the fingers, and then slowly release down, coming into your forward fold. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhalation. Exhalation. Allowing yourself a moment of stillness in your fold. Then slowly start to lift yourself up. Let's bring the knees together. Then I'm going to take the legs out wide to the sides. Keep the toes flexed. Hands come to the outsides of the hips. I'm going to sit up nice and tall. Inhaling. As you exhale, bring the hands forwards. Start to fold the body forwards. Inhaling here. Exhaling. Inhalation. Exhale. Start to bring the hands back, walking the hands back. Bring the right leg into the middle. Let's just move this back a bit so you can see. So, right leg comes out in front, left leg crosses over the thigh, and then we're just going to interlace the fingers, bring the right elbow around the left knee, and turn the gaze towards the left. Keep the toes engaged. Lifting up. Inhaling here. Exhale. Inhalation. Exhalation. Releasing the left hand behind you if you wish. And slowly bring yourself to the opposite side for a counter stretch. And then coming back to center. Release the left leg out. Give the legs a bit of a shake. And then we're going to bend into the right knee. Place the right foot down. Take the right foot over the opposite side of the left thigh. Interlacing the fingers. And bring that left elbow to the right thigh as you turn to the right. Keep the foot engaged and active on the left. Release the right hand down. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhalation. Exhaling. Inhaling. And then exhale, take the hands over to the opposite side for a counter stretch. Coming back to center, release the legs out in front. And then we're going to actually roll over onto our front. So coming over onto the front of the body, we're going to come through our Dhanurasana sequence. So first of all, take the arms out in front, lift the front body up, and then bring the elbows in so they're underneath the shoulders. Coming into our Sphinx posture, release the belly to the ground, allow the lower back to be supported. If this doesn't feel okay, then option 2, place a blanket folded underneath the hips for a bit of extra support. Inhaling here. Exhaling. Inhalation. Exhale. And then slowly release the hands down. Forehead comes to mat. We're going to take the hands behind us, have the fingers point towards the toes. You might take the hands a bit wider, they might come off the mat. And then we're going to inhale, lift the nose, chin and chest. Come into our Shalabhasana, half locust. Inhaling here. Exhale, you might lift the hands, bring the palms of the hands so they're facing in towards the body. You might even lift the legs. Inhaling here. Full locust, Shalabhasana. Exhale. Inhalation. Exhale, release the hands, release the feet, and release the head down. Maybe bring the hands under the forehead, rocking the hips from side to side, massaging the spine. Take a moment here, allow the breath to be still. So we're going to come into our Dhanurasana now. If you don't want to come into your bow pose, it's quite a challenging back bend. You're welcome to repeat the locust pose again. So bring the hands back, lifting up, and the hands and then the feet. Otherwise, bending the left leg in towards you, taking hold of the foot, and then taking hold of the left foot. So we've got the left and right foot between the hands. Shoulders, you might have noticed, have already started to lift away. And then we're going to inhale, lift the nose, chin and chest. Coming up, lifting the knees if you like. Full locust. Press into the feet. Allow the hands to come further away. Inhaling, lift the head. Exhale. Keep the knees together. Inhalation. Exhale. And slowly start to lower yourself down. Release the feet. Bring the hands under the head. We're going to bring the right knee out to the side. Just come into your modified Makrasana. Take a pause here. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhalation. Exhale. And slowly bring the right leg in and then take the left leg out. And then bringing the left leg in. And we're going to roll over onto our backs. Take a moment here. Have the arms out wide in a T shape or cactusing the arms. We're going to drop the knees over to the left side. Take the head in the opposite direction. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhaling. Exhaling. Bring the knees back through center. And then taking the head and knees in the opposite direction. Breathing in. Well done, everyone. Breathing out. Inhaling. And then exhale, slowly bring the knees back to center. And notice if there's anything else you'd like to do before we come into our Shavasana. Perhaps you want to take a happy baby. Maybe you want to come into an inversion of your choice. Maybe legs up for wall or shoulder stand. Please be mindful of the neck if you are in shoulder stand. Slowly releasing the feet down, rolling over onto your back. And then placing on any warm layers, putting on any socks. Coming into your Shavasana, so laying down with the back of the body on the back of the mat. I'm coming into a few minutes, so make sure the body is warm. It will cool down quite rapidly after your practice. Taking a pause, taking a moment for yourself to be still in this world of chaos. Stillness is the best thing we can give ourselves. Allow the body to be heavy on the mat. Breathe in, final time through the nose. Open the mouth and exhale through the mouth. Sinking into your stillness. Allow the body to be heavy. And I'm going to share a short story with you for your Shavasana today. It's called We Are Travelers on a Cosmic Journey. We are travelers on a cosmic journey. Stardust, swirling and dancing in the eddies and whirlpools of infinity. Life is eternal. The expressions of life are ephemeral. momentary and transient. Gautama Buddha, the founder of Buddhism, once said, "The existence of ours is as transient as autumn clouds. To watch the birth and death of beings is like looking at the movements of a dance. A lifetime is like a flash of lightning in the sky, rushing by like a torrent down a steep mountain." We have stopped for a moment to encounter each other, to meet, to love, and to share. This is a precious moment, but it is transient. It is a little parenthesis in eternity. If we share with caring, lightheartedness, and love, we will create abundance and joy for each other, and then this moment will have been worthwhile. If at any point the mind begins to wander, slowly returning the awareness to the breath. Starting to become aware of this body once again. Notice that you are present and alert. Beginning to notice any sounds you may hear outside the room. Beginning to notice any sounds you may hear inside the room. Notice the sounds closest to you, such as the sound of my voice, or the soft rise and fall of the breath. And be aware of this body on the mat. Visualize this body on the mat. Visualize this body on the mat in this room. Visualize the room, the ceiling, the walls, windows and doors. Connect with the time of the day and the day of the week. The practice of Shavasana is complete. Take a moment now to draw your awareness to the breath. Begin to deepen your next inhalation. Sighing on the exhalation. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. Letting out a yawn. And then start to wiggle the fingers and toes. Rotate the wrists and ankles. Take a full body stretch. Maybe lift the hands overhead. Point the toes away. And then bend the knees in towards the chest, hugging the knees in. Rock the body gently from side to side. Rolling over onto one side, making a pillow with the hands. When you're ready, coming up to seated, the eyes closed, bringing the hands to heart center. We'll end with the Lokaha chant. I will translate. May all beings be peaceful. May all beings be well. May all beings be free. Lokaha samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings be well. May all beings be peaceful. May all beings be free. Take a gentle bow of namaste, blinking the eyes open. Thank you for sharing your practice with me this evening. Namaste. Thank you.